Why love superficially when we can go from hello to epitome, manifesting destinies and Hello, Libra. Welcome to your August mid-month general reading. Since the beginning of August, you guys had the highest view, so congratulations on that, you know. So this read is general, just kind of winging it. Whatever comes up, because I'm not really shooting for anything in particular. My intention that I set prior to turning on the camera, which is the same intention everyone shall get, is that whatever is most important for you guys to know at this time in the month, post-retrograde and whatnot, that comes up in this reading. So, I got the trusty old Rider-Waite. I don't know why I felt like giving. I always use the after tarot. I'm probably not going to give it a break in real life, though. I might even pull it out in this reading. I don't know. I'm going to try to keep it short, though. It's mid-month and September's coming next, so. One more shuffle, and we'll see what's going on with you guys. Okay, one more. All right. Done deal. See what's happening for my Librans for mid-August. Because you're so freaking awesome. I love you guys. Okie dokie, lemon chokey. Let's see. Oh, good Lord, I need room. Move, Dex. Move out of the way. Move. Okay. Central energy. Is that a mosquito? I'm not getting bit up tonight. Not today, Satan. All right. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Read for a Libra earlier, and they had that. Oh, and this. The challenge position is the Eight of Cups. This is interesting. Past influence, we have the Five of Wands. Oh, jeezies. You guys, above energy is the Page of Cups. Interesting. Below energy is the Four of Cups in reverse, and going forward you guys have the Two of Pentacles. So here's the deal, Librans. This is almost just like what I said to a Libran a couple hours ago. So with the Ten of Pentacles, you guys are coming up to a time to where, and how I'm hearing it is more or less like seeing the fruits of your labor. Thought I heard manifestation of abundance, but same difference. But this kind of lets me know that, and this is what I just heard. So during this retrograde, you guys have, I mean, I don't know if you did it intentionally, but it's more or less that you've been a very reflective, right? You've been super, super reflective and like thinking back on things. And I think a lot of you guys have gotten like major epic like epiphanies, so to speak. So, I mean, not to say that, you know, none of you guys are going to come into money inheritance or anything of the sort, or that you're not working hard to obtain such things. But it's like I'm seeing this more or less in the like the sense of like priceless wisdom and like self-knowledge. So it's almost as if whatever epiphany it is that you guys got during this retrograde, like the last couple of weeks or so, or what it is that you realized about yourself, it's like this is like, and I keep hearing priceless. It's like priceless wisdom that not just like family, because I mean, of course, yeah, like your kids would benefit from it, grandkids and stuff of the sort. But it's more or less like other people outside of yourself. So whatever it is that you guys kind of came into alignment or realization about, it's like you guys are going to share this with other people. But I do sense that this is not really in the forefront. You may have felt like you've gone through like this really tumultuous kind of month, so to speak, or up to this point. But this is more or less to let you know that this is the energy that's surrounding you in spite of everything that it is that you've gone through. Because it feels like you kind of got like mentally beat up on some stuff. I guess that's the best way that I could put it. It's like, it's almost as if you guys like literally, and I'm looking at the Five of Wands, it's hilarious. But it's like getting mentally beat up. So it's kind of like facing the music on a lot of different things and having to kind of look yourself in the mirror. But it's like all of that happened for you to realize that this was going on with you, so that you're better equipped to walk into whatever it is that you're walking into going forward. And for some of you, it's going to legit be money, job opportunities, things of the sort, you know? So this is a cycle that's ending, but this is an energy that I sense is looming around you guys. Now, our challenge position is the Eight of Cups. So that means that whatever it is you guys got a realization about, whether that's a person, job, life situation, mistakes you've been making, what have you, the challenge is going to be for you to find the strength and courage to walk away, right? Because I feel like you're walking out of one cycle of like self-reflection into like another cycle, because 10 1 0 1, right? 1 plus 0, not me speaking binary code, but anyway. But it's like a new cycle is starting, and it's like emotionally you guys still have things that you kind of have to piece together and wrap up, but this is going to lead you to the manifestation of something rather tangible, you know what I'm saying? But it's just you guys challenge being getting the courage to walk away from this situation. And by walking away, I don't mean literally, I mean like cutting emotional ties. So it's like everything that was kind of bought up during this period, it was bought up for you to look at it, see the mistake, and kind of, see, okay, learn that there and move forward, not to kind of stew in it. So as you're watching this, you guys kind of may be at a period where you're kind of like at an impasse where you may still kind of be sulking over, like, say, hypothetically, if you saw that you treated people really crappy, you know what I'm saying? Don't like ruminate over the fact that you treated people crappy. It's like, just take the note of, okay, don't do that anymore, and then move forward so you can walk into your good old 10 of Pentacles energy. You know what I'm saying? So anywho, your past influence is the Five of Wands, which lets me know that whatever it is that you guys got clarity on, like, it caused I want to say shit ton. I'm just going to say shit ton. A shit ton of conflict in your life. So, and I think in a sense, it may have been you guys kind of taking a position of victim. So it's almost like feeling for years that other people were attacking you or taking you for granted, or people were always trying to undermine you. And it's almost like you're coming to the realization that it's like you weren't a victim, and not necessarily saying that you instigated it either. But it's almost like your mind opened to the fact that, like, what is that thing that people always say, that there's three sides to every story: my side, your side, and the truth. It's like that's what you've kind of gotten the realization about, is the fact that it's not that people were attacking you per se. It's just the fact that like, you can see what hand you played in things matriculating that way, but not in the sense of saying that you caused it per se, you know? And I mean, you might have. I don't know. General reading. Lots of people. Anywho, so the subconscious influence is the Four of Cups in reverse. So this to me says that instead of you guys like being in your, atypical, receiving things and not really seeing them for what they are, it's like you guys are literally starting to see people, situations, your life. So it's kind of reiterating what I just said. It's like really getting that clarity on things. So as opposed to kind of being indifferent or, not necessarily that things or people aren't good enough. It's like, I guess you would say gratitude. It's more or less like an appreciation that you have for yourself, for your life, for the people that are in it, for the experiences that you had, as opposed to not being able to see the good in situations, which is how home dude is when it is upright. It's like spirit is handing something to you and you're like, no, So I think you guys, it's like, it's just a sense of appreciation. You know what I mean? It's kind of almost like your eyes were open. You look out at your life and it's like, wow, man, why was I tripping? Like, I have great family, great friends. I have a great job. Things may not be the way that they're supposed to be or how I desire for them to be, or not ideal, but I'm content and I'm happy. But the most important thing with this is to make sure that you guys cut the emotional ties to this, because you don't want the remnants for what it is you've been reflecting on to kind of linger, right? So then we have our good old Page of Cups, right? So I think that whatever, some of you guys, this just became romantic. So for two people, for those of you where this kind of sounds like a life family situation, it's like, I feel like you guys are going to kind of bury the hatchet. So this is going to be you guys making an emotional offer to either, end conflict with someone in your family or friend, or apologize to people, make amends, things of that sort. And then for others of you coming out of this energy, like once you guys cut ties, like cut those emotional ties, right? And step into this energy, there's going to be someone who's potentially a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, that is going to make you an offer, right? Some of you may be thinking about your kids, right? You might have a water sign child that is a lot of concern. And I say with that, it may be that you were working a lot. So this is a small number of people, but it may be that you have been working a lot and have been putting your time, energy, effort, and what you see now is kind of like the wrong times. And now it's like your focus and energy is on a water sign child, right? And then our outcome, we have the Two of Pentacles. And with the Two of Pentacles, this is so wonderful. It's not you guys making a choice. It's just for those of you, like, say if there's like a workaholic parent that, you kind of realize now you haven't been spending as much time with your kid as you would have desired. This is you learning how to balance everything. So it's you, making sure that, when I'm at work, I'm at work. When I'm at home, I'm at home, or when I'm self-caring, I'm self-caring, my me time. And when I'm with the kid, I'm with the kid, putting the phone down, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. So, and then for all of you, what I see is like with this new information that's kind of come in, or the clarity that you guys have gotten with our outcome being the Two of Pentacles, it's you now integrating either this new facet of yourself or this new knowledge and information that you have about yourself and your life into your life, and just trying to balance that out, like being who you are and going back to your life with this fresh perspective. Because sometimes, when we change our minds about things or change our perspectives on things and people, I don't necessarily want to say it's like a burden, but it's almost like we kind of fumble around because we feel unfamiliar in our own space, because it's, that's a really terrible analogy that I'm not going to use. What was that story? The prince and the pauper, and like they switch places. It's kind of like that. Like you have all of the intel on your life. Hopefully this isn't someone that's like a walk-in. That would be insane. But anyway, it's like walking into your life with these fresh eyes or this new information, and it's just trying to integrate that into your life while still maintaining the responsibilities and the roles that you play day to day. So I'm going to pick an oracle for you guys because I love your faces. I hope that made sense. I told one of my little Librans when I read for them earlier, I said, man, when I read for Libra sometimes, it's like all air signs, Gemini and Libra specifically. I don't really so much have that problem when I read for Aquarius. I get the same vibe from them that I get with Pisces. But it's like I feel like my mouth is moving faster than my mind, which is never a good thing. I was trying to stay at 10 minutes, but I'm at 13. Okay, Spirit, give me one card for Libra. For their August mid-month, please, Spirit. One card only. Stand your ground. Standing your ground is an empowering, confidence-building action to take from time to time. Now is the moment when you need to stand your ground. You know you can do it, and you know that by doing so, you will be the victor. You can do it, Libra, dag nabbit son of a gun. Stand your ground. You want to stay grounded. It's the only way you're going to be able to balance all of this stuff. But walk away. Cut emotional ties, you know? Don't fall for the okie doke. I love your face. I'll see you guys in September. Deuces. Why love superficially?